Hey guys, Tilly to the top here. Thank you for watching my video. I hope all is well with you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all my subscribers. Guys, thanks a lot. I am almost hitting 1,000. Help me hit 1,000. Alright, so this is my M1 Finance account. And this is where I am now. It's growing. My account is growing. This account was made purposely for my YouTube videos to show you guys that if you can invest, how it's good if you invest and you choose the right company. It's very, very good. And if you start investment, it helps you to concentrate, manage your money. You manage your money because you see if you buy stock and how it's growing and things like that, it help you focus on savings. So guys, I just always want to come up here and encourage you guys, and this is advice. It's not a suggestion. It's not a force that do it, but I think that is good. All right, even if you buy $20 M1 Finance stock every week, it's gonna benefit you $80 a month. You will see that month, whatever stock that you bought, it will grow definitely if you pick a right company. So I add a video to this video, that a guy that I've been watching him a lot. I watch him a lot, to how he explains how to buy stock and how to invest your money. So this is part of his video that I added to my video. So I want you to watch this video and see how he explained things, and I think you will learn something from him, more from him. So watch this video. Thank you.
An index is a group of stocks, is a segment, and a fund is something that you can invest in. So as a simple example, let's say you really like tech companies, but you don't know how to find the best tech stock. So let's create a tech index fund. So remember, an index is a group of stocks, and in this, we're going to create one right now. Let's put in Amazon, AMZN, these are the ticker symbols, Facebook, Google, what's another tech stock? Apple, AAPL. So now we have just created an index, which is a group of stocks. Now, if you want to invest in this group of stocks and you don't want to individually invest in all these companies, you can invest into this fund. So now this has just become a fund. This fund invests in these individual stocks, and you can buy shares of this fund. Now, you're not going to be the person that's actually creating the fund, because there's a lot of complexities into that, and they get a lot bigger than this. I'm just showing you kind of as an example of what an index is, but you as an investor can invest into a fund which invests in a bunch of stocks. That way you don't have to try to find the best company to invest in. The reason passively managed index funds have become so popular is because back in the day, the only way that you could invest in funds was by investing in what's called actively managed funds. Here's the thing, someone or something has to manage this index of stocks, because if Facebook goes out of business because people don't want Facebook anymore and people stop buying Apple iPhones, then what's going to happen to this fund? You're going to have only some stocks that are doing well and all these stocks that are going bankrupt. And if that's the case, your investment is going to tank. So someone or something is going to have to actually manage this fund to make sure that the stocks in here are doing well. And you're not going to be the one doing that, because the whole point of investing in this fund is so that you don't have to do all the work. In actively managed funds, what would happen is you would have this person right here manage this index. So let's draw a nice mustache on this person. And this person probably went to Yale for undergrad, and they went to Wharton for business school for their MBA. And to most people, that means they're probably very smart. Now, to me, I'm sure they're very smart, but what that means to me is they're probably going to charge you a whole lot of money. And that's exactly what these money managers did. So they would create this fund, and then they would charge you a whole lot of money. So this is you, the investor, and a lot of your money would go right into this person with a mustache's pocket. So if you wanted to invest in stocks, but you didn't want to put in the time and effort to research companies and to manage your stocks, then what you would do is you would hand over your money to this money manager with a mustache who went to Yale, who went to Wharton, who is now going to charge you a whole lot of money to take your money and put it into this index or fund that they are managing. And if your index, your investment goes down, they're still going to charge you a lot of money. This model is why index funds, as we know them today, were created. Now, I have nothing against mustaches, but I really like the idea of people being able to invest their money without paying all their money in fees. The way it worked is, instead of having this guy with a mustache manage your money, how about, and let me erase the mustache and the person, how about we just have a computer manage your investments, because computers are a whole lot cheaper to manage, and we can just tell the computer, hey, why don't we just create this investment where this fund invests in the top 10 tech companies. And now if Facebook goes bankrupt, this computer can automatically kick Facebook out and put in a new company. So this was automated way, because this isn't one of those things where you can just invest in an index fund on Monday and expect to be rich by Wednesday. Index fund investing is a long-term wealth building tool, and the way you make the most money and build the most wealth by investing in index funds is by investing money consistently into the index funds and investments that you have. So this is investing money every week or every month into your funds. Now, investing has risks, okay? You are never guaranteed to make money when you invest. You might even lose money. So make sure you always do your own due diligence and never blindly listen to a random guy on YouTube. But let's take a look at this. So VOO is an index fund created by Vanguard, and VOO invests in the top 500 companies in the stock market. Okay, so VOO is that index fund and invests in these top 500 companies. So now what you can do is you can invest into this fund. Again, I'm not telling you what to buy, just an example. And this fund gives you exposure to the top 500 companies. Between November of 2010 and November of 2020, VOO, this index fund, returned an average of 13% a year over the last 10 years. This doesn't mean that the fund went up by 13% every single year consistently. It means some years it went up more than 13%, some years it went down by 13%, but on average over those 10 years, this fund went up by 13% a year. Let's put this in perspective. Let's say you had $10,000 and you put this money into the bank. And I'm going to be very generous, and I'm going to say that your bank paid you a half of 1% a year in interest. If you did that over 10 years, your $10,000 would grow, and it would grow to a whopping $10,500 after 1 decade. If you put your $10,000 here into this index fund that gave you general exposure to the stock market, then your money would have grown from $10,000 all the way up to $33,000. And this is on the side without you doing any work. You just put your money in and then you go do something else. Now, I get it. Hindsight is 20/20. Of course, it's easy for me to look back and say, hey, you should have done this. But this is the reality of how investing works, okay? If you don't take risks, your money is not going to grow. Again, past performance does not indicate future performance, but let's just assume for a second that you can maintain that 13% return that we just saw in the previous example. But let's say that you don't have $10,000 to put into an investment. So instead of putting $10,000 cash into an investment, you do something a lot smaller. You do $250 a month. Now, whether the fund goes up or down, you're going to put $250 a month every single month into your fund, and you're going to do this no matter what, and you're going to do this for 10 years. So for the next 10 years, you're going to keep putting $250 a month into your investment, and over those 10 years, you will have put $30,000 into your investment. But assuming you get the same average return, your $30,000 will have grown to $63,000 on the side. But let's keep going. Let's say you do this for another 10 years. Now you will have put aside $60,000. So this is 10 years, another 10 years, over 20 years into your investment money. But because you're investing this money, you will have grown this money to over $270,000. You got more than $250,000 in your investment account because you're investing this money passively. Again, this is assuming you got a 13% return, but I got this number from the last 10 years of how the stock market has grown and how these index funds that match the general stock market have grown. I'm not saying this is what's guaranteed, but I'm showing you what's possible if you invest your money. And the great thing about this is this investment is passive. You're not trying to find the best stocks. You're not trying to research other companies. You're just putting your money into an investment that's investing in stocks for you. The reason so many people don't do this is because investing in passively managed much index funds is not as cool and it's not as hot as trying to find the next Tesla or Amazon. The reality is building long-term sustainable wealth and growing it in the stock market is not easy. Yeah, it looks easy when you're in a bull market because everybody's making money. Then it's easy. You can just throw your money anywhere and you're gonna make money. But when things go bad...
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. So what he's talking about is the Vanguard and VO that he's talking about. They are all dividend stock shares. Okay, so VOO, BLV, VTI, so many companies. It's already generated for you if you download the M1 Finance app. That's why he keep on saying passive income, because it's dividends stocks. So every month or quarter of the year they share their what do you call it, their profit with you. So that's what he's talking about. So Fortune 500 companies is like a whole lot of if you choose one, it's like tech company. They combine so many companies together. So let's say if you choose VO have like 500 companies. So you are investing in, if you put $20, you are buying maybe a penny of each company. All right, so that's what he's explaining. I wanted to add this video for you guys to get more ideas about how investing is, and I'm telling you guys, do it. It seems I cannot explain it the way these people, they've been doing it for so long, so they make you understand it. So watch some videos and start doing it. $20 a week. Download this app. I'm gonna link the app under the video, so click on it, download it, you get free stock. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.